Hello, Paul from Four-Wheel Drive, and super excited today to introduce the travel batteries for Gen 2. We're going to go through how to set them up, how to use them, what they're made from, and all the details you'll need to know. So we effectively have two different battery systems, one battery system for the Slim and one for the Max unit. So for the Slim unit, it's effectively like a Slim Performance, the 40 volt range, but it has slightly more capacity at 178 watt hours. And for the Max unit, we have effectively a sport battery, but again, more watt hours at 356 watt hours. The main difference is actually we're using a higher grade cell again. So since producing the original packs and now the travel packs, there's an even better cell on the market, and it has 20% lower internal resistance. So what does that mean? It just means that these cells can give more punch and a bit more power output for a longer period of time, and they're a travel pack. To explain how the airlines treat batteries, if I was to turn up with the airline with this battery as it is now, it is too big. If I was to pull this apart into 3 individual modules like it's designed, I now have 3 independent batteries that are under certain watt hour limits, which allows us to travel with it. So in the case of the Slim system, both of these modules are under 100 watt hours, and technically you can take as many as you want. The reality is you can only take as many as your carry-on luggage. The difference is when you want to take the Travel Max battery, due to the way the cells had to be configured and the space that the Gen 2 has, there was no other combination of cells that could have been made to make this work other than what we've done. And you end up with 2 modules that are in between 100 and 160 watt hours, and one module that is under 100 watt hours. So for most airlines, you can only travel with one of these packs per person. So if you're traveling with a partner, they could bring one as well, and you could technically take 2 with you, or if you've got more people, more. But with the Slim, you can take quite a few. So we have instructions in the battery kit that helps you understand what you can and can't take, how to talk to an airline before you travel to check on their guidelines and rules, and also sending them an email in advance just to make sure that they fully understand who you are, where you're going, and when you're traveling. There's also information about the SDS, the safety data sheet, and all the related information about the batteries. So it's good to familiarize yourself with the information that we provide, so that when you go to check your batteries through, they clearly know that you know what you're doing and you've got the right setup and all the right paperwork, and your batteries are also pulled apart and in their case ready for travel. It's worth mentioning to check with your airlines, because some airlines are actually more lenient than others, so they'll actually let you travel with more than what we've stated, but we always err on the side of minimum. But it's worth checking because some are, as I said, more. You can take more. It's also, should go without saying, but we will say this, you cannot put these batteries, or any batteries for that matter, in your checked luggage that goes under the plane. You have to take this as carry-on. That's the rules. We didn't write them, that's the way they are. So please don't try and put batteries in your checked baggage. It's an absolute no-no. As we unlock the world with this new technology, it's your responsibility to make sure that you understand the surf etiquette and culture of wherever you're going. So it's good to check in with your local shop, your Four-Wheel Drive Facebook group, check in with locals, whatever means you have access to. Let's take the morals and surf etiquette that we take it from home with us wherever we're going, so wherever we go, we fit in. Before you use your travel batteries, please watch the instructional video, which is dedicated to where to put the battery grease, how to put them together, and how to make sure that they are used appropriately. There is no excuse for not watching the video or reading the instructions, because there's a slight difference in where the grease goes and how you handle these batteries compared to the normal ones. Can you use modules individually? No. You have to have either all 3 or both of these together to form a completed pack. It will not work. If you plug one item in on its own, it just won't work. So no, you cannot use just 1 or 2 modules. Can I interchange modules? No, you can't. You must label the packs as you receive them. So if I bought this, I would label this pack 111. And if I had another one, 222. You do not want to interchange modules because then they are technically different battery groups. We've also had the question, can I use a slim battery in the max unit? No, the slim battery is not designed to go in the max unit. It has different power requirements and it physically is not the same space. So use them as intended for the slim, for the max. Can I order individual modules if I was to lose one? Unfortunately, no. You need to keep the battery as a group. They are a group from being made, and every time you use them, they charge up and discharge as a unison product. We've also been asked, will we use the new cell technology that is in the travel batteries in the existing battery range? Over time, yes, we will. It's a price balance thing. We're trying to keep it cost effective for the conventional and giving maximum performance for traveling. Do the packs need to be pulled apart after each use? No. Buy the battery, put it together, put the screws in, and then just use it like a normal battery with a standard charger and forget about it until you travel. That's the only time you need to pull it apart. Get to the other side, put it back together again, and they are storage charged just like any other normal foil battery, approximately 50%. So there's no difference there. Can I sort of e-foil or flat water foil around on these? Look, if you pull the trigger full throttle, you will be able to e-foil around, but they're not designed for that. Especially the slim performance, this is an assist battery. That's what it's always been designed for, and we have never pretended otherwise. The sport battery, whilst it has the capacity and the ability to do it, again, it's not really designed for e-foiling around constant high power. Treat it as an assist battery. You can do some e-foiling for a little bits and pieces here and there, but don't hold it full throttle, flat out, and drain it completely. It's not really designed for that. So that's a wrap. As always with Foil Drive, we developed this product range out of passion. We're all foilers, we love to foil, and to be able to travel with our Gen 2s now is going to be so much fun. We do apologise it took a little bit longer to get them made, but we really gave it the appropriate amount of time and effort to make sure it's ready for use globally and you can travel with them. So thank you for listening and enjoy your travel batteries.